Hello. We're going to go live on Twitch as well. Let's do that. Episode number 23. Woohoo! That's it. Cool. Welcome. Yep. Welcome. All right.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Hello. Let's see who we got. Ooh, a couple of familiar faces, a couple of new faces. Oh, we got one or two students as well for our March course who's here on the call.
Ooh, love seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, and we've got a guest speaker just joining as well. Gonna pop him up over there. Welcome, Nico. Welcome.
Thanks so much. Thank you for the invitation to be here today. Let me just...
let's avatar up. Yeah, for
let's
sure.
avatar up. Yeah, that's what I want to do is quickly get started.
All right. Cool. Well, welcome, ladies and gents. While Nico's busy changing into something more casual, we're going to kick this a little party off. Welcome to yet another great episode of the Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout. And there is so much happening over in Hodlnots land. It's pretty epic, actually. We've got a premium course on the go at the moment. We've got our upcoming March course as well, starting this Friday. We'll be chatting about that in a short while as well. Welcome to that one student who's here in the audience. Some great looking audience today, actually. Hey, Marcel.
It is, isn't it? There's so many people here.
Yeah. Great to see some of the familiar faces. Oh, Vic, sorry, you've been kicked out of your chair.
I know, and just on the right day too.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Oh well, there I go.
Let's put, back in the bottle you go, and welcome to it all the way from the USA. Welcome to it, Wendy. When you get a minute, we'll be able to hear you, I'm sure. But yeah, welcome to it. As I was saying, we've got a lot going over here in Hodlnots. We're busy with a premium course, and we've got a brand spanking new course for March, the Hodlnots scalping course, starting this Friday, which we'll be chatting about shortly. But I see with a couple of familiar faces as well. I think some of them heard about the contest that we're going to be running on the call today. But of course, they're not just here for the BTAP tokens and all the other prizes. They're here for the fun, and hopefully we'll be able to hear from all of you down in the Q&A section down below. That's where we love hearing from you all. So yeah, Marcel, how are you feeling? How are things going?
Things are going great. Love the market. The market currently is great. Last 2 weeks were amazing. So yeah, from our side and from the Den side, everything is looking up. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, talking about looking up, I mean, look around, down and up as well, ladies and gents. Have a look at this great backdrop that our resident artist, in this case Vicky, has come up with, and we're not going to speak too much about it because there's a little contest we're gonna be running. Have a look around the room. There are a couple of very interesting and intriguing things going on. Obviously, those of you who've read the advert as to the kind of the running order for today, lined up. We'll be chatting to Nico shortly, all about the brand spanking new BitcoinTAF.com NFTs that have been launched and they're live. And there's a specific little NFT in around the background. We've also got a couple of other little hints. We talk about the updates to the Hodlnator for those of you who have the privilege of having that tool, as well as the Hodl Fire, a slight adjustment in terms of one extra at least one extra thing added to it. We'll be chatting to Vix about that, or even Wendy as well. It is a little early for old Mama Bear in and around. But yeah, the market's looking up, things are looking up. And I think to kick off things, Marcel, if you want to just take us through and you can share your screen as to what's been happening over in the Den.
Yeah, I would love to. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So, like I mentioned, the previous 2 weeks were great for trading over Hodlnots. So, looking at the week ending on the 3rd of March, we hinted on the previous call that there was a big win that was just outside of the previous update. And yeah, you can see that fire win of fire, 252%
Wow.
taken on one trade. So that was amazing. I've included some other fire wins again.
Incredible.
It was quite astonishing. So, and what I'm actually liking is that not all of these fire wins are from the same person. We're starting to get more and more persons using the Hodl fire and posting their wins. So that is great to see. Everyone is starting to interact now. They're not using it in secret anymore. So that is quite cool to see. Then scalping wise, obviously with the market being up, scalping was brilliant. 24%, 24%, 22%, 10%, 10%, 21%, 35%. So you can see the change in the market. You can see in the results of the profits that's being made into them. Going to the last week, again some fire wins. There was another big one, 100% trade on the Hodl fire. There was 50%, 26, 15, 85%, another big one.
Sure.
And then again the scalping went well, 13%. There's loads of like high 10% scalps, 5%. And remember all these, the bottom ones, the scalping ones, these are profit that's taken in literally, let's say 5 minutes and below. So it's quite quick for a large percentage of profit.
Oh yeah,
so that's why we like scalping.
Yeah, for sure. We love it. I mean, that GST 13.41, I was lucky enough. I think that's been my only scalp in the last week. And, yeah, I think that was in a couple of minutes. And yeah, it's oh, hello, Wendy. Oh, nice to see you, Avatar. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's
yeah, sorry about that. I had technical difficulties because I'm on my laptop instead of my home screen.
That's all good. So Mama Bear sorting
but
it out.
I am here.
Yeah, we love having you here. Look at all these great percentages. I mean, pretty amazing to see everything happening. Let me get you back up to size. There we go. And yeah, you know, we
Oh
see,
my goodness.
yeah, and it's yeah, great to see those fire wins. Like there was a round number of 100. That's incredible. And then the 245, I think it was. That was the one we were speaking about in the last episode 2 weeks ago. Great to see.
Yeah, 252 or something. It was amazing.
Yeah, really.
Oh my goodness. It is incredible. This has been a great week. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to trade very much. So it's exciting to see so many people making good income. And matter of fact, we've got quite a few Hodlnots that are now joining Inner Circle. They are really getting in profit. I am so excited.
Wow. Yeah, definitely.
Trade partners as well. Yeah.
That is amazing. And like this market, it's beautiful to see Bitcoin breaking 72. I think it broke even more than that. Again, I haven't had the quick second to check, but yeah, it just proves that you can grab a couple of percentage points, but also hodl fire, you know, hodl fire trades. You can look at day trades, you can look at long-term trade reports and be able to yeah, make profits obviously safely using a stop loss. It's great to see everybody doing so well again. Yeah, Wendy, how the States? How's Texas?
Texas is a little chilly. One day is chilly, one day is fall, one day is spring, one day is summer. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, I remember that, but I didn't remember it being so dramatic each particular day. But it's really nice here. They have so much food here. They can feed the entire world in one grocery store. It's amazing. So yeah, it's just really nice to be here.
That's amazing. Really is. That weather changes in one day. For those of you who know Cape Town, it sounds a lot like us. Cape Town has 4 seasons in one day, quite often.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, you always got to kind of pack a sweater, you know, pack your sunnies, yeah, and everything. But anyway, speaking about packing, we've got a whole bunch lined up for the rest of this episode. Thanks, Badger. Thanks for that update. Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah, we've got the upcoming course for March. We've got a whole bunch of students, and great to see a large United States and Canadian contingent. We're very excited to be sharing that with them, and of course the regular South Africans. We have somebody in Belgium. Yeah, very, very exciting, and there is still time. All right, and speaking of time, there is going to be there's 2 contests for today. Well, one's an announcement, one is live. And yeah, you can see there are a couple of interesting things. I mean, besides there are a couple of streamers, a couple of tags. I mean, ties in with what we're going to be chatting about. I think between Vicky and even Wendy, maybe we can have a quick look-see and a quick chat about that. But here's the live contest for this in the next 20 minutes or so. Looking around, there are a couple of interesting characters and little adornments around the room, around this beautiful backdrop. In the Q&A, what we'd like to know from you, there are 5 international days or 5 international holidays or 5 international days that are recognized for something. And we'd like to know if you can identify all 5. And that's in the Q&A down below.
Holidays.
Yeah, exactly. So in and around you, there are 1 or 2 lateral thinking things, but other things are quite obvious. We have mentioned one of them in the past few days here in Hodlnots, but there are a couple others. So if you want to, and you want to participate and win something, then pop it in the Q&A down below, and we'd like to see, yeah, we'd like to see what music. I don't hear any music. Anybody hear music? Sorry, just checking the chat. We'd like to see from you all, if you could pop them there in one message, if you can. Otherwise, it's a bit tricky to see. Thank you. It's going to be a bit tricky to see if we, yeah, we want to see all 5. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 international
I
holidays.
know one. I only know one.
I don't want to give too much clues away around you, old Wendy, but yeah, people just look around and see if they can kind of decipher it. One is a bit of a tricky one. And
Are they the holidays this month?
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
funny enough.
All in March. Okay.
All in about, and no Googling, excuse me, no Googling.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
But all in kind of this week, really. We didn't really
well,
go
I know
very,
one. I got
very
one.
much far out than this week.
Oh my goodness, what am I missing?
All right, but meanwhile, let them ponder, let them think. So the other thing is a Gleam contest we're going to be launching in the next couple of hours, and that is all ahead of the March scalping course that is starting on Friday. It officially starts at 1 p.m. UTC, and that's when we're going to get to meet all of our students from around the world. And Vix, this is the last time that the price for this course is going to be where it's at, right? I mean, we haven't had a price increase for a while. Yeah, so what is the current price and what is it looking to go at? Because we kind of want people to make best use of this time to join if they haven't joined us over at Hodlnots.
Yes, at the moment and until Friday, it is $6.95. So $6.95 is the price of the course at the moment. So the May course and the following courses this year will go up to $7.80. But if you do want to do the May course, let's say, you can buy it now and still do May. So we will allow you to do that to get that discounted price or the old price. But yeah, it's going up starting May, which is only really 4 days away, 3 days away now.
Exactly.
Not May. May is not 4 days away, but the price is only available for another 4 days or 3 days.
Please know this year is flying enough as it is, and there's so much going on. But yes, the next course and the last price at $6.95 is a few days away. It's actually, well, yeah, I can't do the math, but what's it, 50 hours from now? And the reason why, well, at least the course price is that for those of you who don't know, the Hodlnots scalping course is it's about a 2 weeks to 3 week course, and you have pretty much 24-hour support. Got a bunch of trainers in there, and there is a lot of content. We don't just teach you the Hodlnator, we teach you about timeframes. We teach you how the indicators work together. And so much so that you can actually apply all of that knowledge to higher time frame trading, whether, again, be day trades, MTT, long-term trade reports, all of that. We have a number of our members who scalp and then obviously get into the longer time frames and eventually be able to do the ultimate trading course. But it's really great to be able to start with the Hodlnots scalping course. And of course, you get the BB Rider bot as well. If you don't know what that is, you'll learn about it on the course, all about the Bollinger Band, super important, as well as 30 days free access to the Den and Lodge, where again, there's lots more support, lots more calls, lots more extra value really. So if you're contemplating it, now's the time. We've got a bunch of great testimonies up on the website. Go check out bitcointap.com under products at the Hodlnots scalping course. I'll drop in that link shortly. So yeah, let's start to see. And if you can't get all 5, all right, we've got 1 entry already. Okay, I like that second one there, Jen. It is an important one, but how is it and where is it represented? The other thing, yeah, there are 1 or 2 that are lateral thinking around that. And maybe before we announce the answers or the winner, we'll see if Wendy can identify some of the others as well.
Yeah.
Keeping her on her toes. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. All right. Think laterally. We don't want to give too many clues away. Also, yeah, I mean, we got green
I
beer.
got the green one. That's all I can say is I've got the green one.
Okay, all right. Nico, can you identify, don't name them, but can you see any international days that we might?
Oh yes, I can see all of them.
Oh,
I can see all of them.
Smarty pants. Okay.
if anybody gets 4,
I can drop people my Telegram handle, you know, if that's a possibility.
You're
Yeah.
funny, Nico. I see what's
How
there
much
in
do
that
you how
bottle.
much do you want for the answer, Nico?
Let's see. It's always up for discussion, you know.
So yeah, there's a nice guess there. I don't, it probably is an international holiday. I'm gonna say no, Jen, that isn't one. But speaking of dogs, yeah, let's hear from Nico because the dogs are being let out. The word is out. I would say the dog is out the bag. But yeah, there's this beautiful NFT just there above Nico. He was looking at it up over his left shoulder. Yeah, let's hear more about these beautiful bitcointap.com NFTs. For those of them, people who haven't been on any other calls and have been missing out, now's the time to find out more. Nico, where can we find them and how can we get hold of them?
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much, John. I'm just going to share my screen and show everyone this excellent opportunity. This one actually behind me is already sold. So they are flying. So everyone is trying to get a pup and they're up for adoption. Let me just share the screen. Get to this one. Yeah. So if you go to bitcointaf.com, I'm just going to go there quickly. To the normal bitcointaf.com website, you'll see on top you have a menu. We have a couple of menus, and there right at the right hand side it's the new NFT button. So if you click on that, it will take you to this landing page. Now this landing page is like your little launch pad that you can access almost all of the important links that you want for the NFTs, but you can also scroll through. We've got all the galleries here that you can go through, what each one is about. You can zoom into each one. So the 3 collections are here, but there's also little shortcuts that you can use. So we've got 3 collections currently in the Cyber Bulldogs. We've got the top dogs, we've got the blue litter, and we've got the organic litter. Now, top dogs, they are the royalty. They are the royalty clan. They are the big family, as they call it. And then the blue litter is the direct descendants of this guy here, of Tuffy, our mascot. Now, Tuffy has been digitally created under the top dogs here as well. You can see Tuffy is number 1. He's the number 1 top dog. He's the number 1 NFT to collect. He's also the most valuable. He's got the most awesome unlockable content also attached to him. That's why he is so coveted. And then we have the blue litter. Like I said, if you zoom down, you will see the blue litter is the direct descendants of Taffy. And they all has a kind of link towards him. You can see the color or the ears. There's something of Taffy in all of them, but they are extremely cute. They got all their own little trades. They got all their little gadgets they're wearing. So it's also very, very awesome. And then just below them, we've got currently the organic litter, the 3rd litter. This is a more affordable litter. And as you can see, that one already sold. Got a sold sign there. But we got a couple of them still here, more realistic. That's what we call organic, realistic approach, but still awesomely cute. And really, really some great collector's pieces that you can get here for yourself. Also then on the website, you will see all the unlockable content for each collection. So you can come read through here. Tuffy's unlockable content here, top dogs, blue litter, and organic litter right there. Also a little bit about me, the artist that created them, and my background in the art world, the NFT world, as well as in the trading world. And there's also a very, very in-depth guide to purchase a BTAF token NFT. Now, what I do, I go through this whole presentation. I think it's like almost 40 minutes long. It's got chapters that you can skip through. And in each chapter, I discuss what the NFT is, why it's so important in today's digital realm, where are we going with art and collectibles into the future. And we're always used to galleries and going to a gallery to acquire art piece, but that is totally changing. So I quickly just want to jump here to OpenSea. Now, a lot of people have questions of how to acquire one. What's the way to acquire these ones? So we do have OpenSea is the platform that we're going to use or using for the NFTs to list them on. Now, this is a worldwide marketplace for NFTs and collectibles. And a lot of people saying NFTs is dying or is not going forward. But if you look at all the top NFTs and see the trading that's currently happening, at how much the trading is happening, is definitely not a dead type of science or dead technology. Is only on getting to go there. So if there's someone telling you it's dead or it's not working or there is no such thing, it's like saying the Louvre in Paris is also closed its doors. It never will happen. I mean, art will always be there. Collectibles will always be there, especially in the digital age, and as well as where Bitcoin TAF token and Bitcoin TAF is going in future. These NFTs will definitely be very, very important. But how to acquire one? First of all, you need to open an OpenSea profile. Now, that's very, very easy. Just get the MetaMask. I believe all of us has a MetaMask. Just get a MetaMask and be sure that you're on the Ethereum mainnet. So here's mine. I got the Ethereum mainnet selected there. And you can just log in or create. There will be a create button too. But I already created a profile. So I'll just log in there. And once I'm logged in, you'll see there's my profile. I'm just going to go to my profile. You'll see I just added a nice little cover photo. There's a photo of me. I don't have any NFTs yet here that I've collected. I've got other wallets as well, but this is just an example to show everyone. And you can see then this is connected to your MetaMask wallet right here. There's the total, but it also shows up here on the top on OpenSea what it is. Now you're going to use your wallet to buy the art. And that's what's so cool. It makes it so quick and easy and convenient. It's not even funny. So how do we do this? How do we navigate now to the top docs? Because OpenSea is very vast. You can go and type in here. I see already there's some search history there that I already did. You can go type in there, but there's so much art on here. It will be much easier for you to navigate back to your launchpad right here on the Bitcoin TAF token or the Bitcoin TAF website. There's also on the Bitcoin TAF token, there's also an NFT section that will take you to the same place. So you can navigate from different places. And if you click on here, you see this Bitcoin TAF token NFT. If you just click on that, it will take you to our whole collection on OpenSea. On OpenSea, you can browse through. They threw all the collections together here. You'll see all of them are together as you scroll down, all the NFTs that we have in the collection. But you can also go view them by collection. Here on the left-hand side, you got if this thing is collapsed, you can just click that little arrow button there, and it will uncollapse it. And you will see there's price, currency, and there's also the 3 collections. You can also go to Created here. If you click on Created, it will open all 3 collections for you. So yeah, the top dogs right here on the right-hand side, blue litter, and then the organic litter right here. You can also see the floor price of each NFT here at the bottom. So top dogs, because they're royalty, they're highly collectible, including Tuffy in that collection, they've got a floor price of 5 Ethereum. Then the blue litter is going to 1.03 Ethereum price. And then also the Cyber Bulldogs, they've got a 0.22 Ethereum price on them. So you can also just go say to top dogs, click on that, and that will just show you that collection of the top dogs as well. If you click on, say, each one of the top dogs, if you go there, or any NFT, if you click on it, you get this page. And I know it's a lot of info, but you can go look through it. You can even scroll into the art piece. And just a note on that, you'll see the art piece has a watermark, and it's got some wording here, and it's got the number of the NFT here. When you purchase the art piece, that won't be there. You will just have the original art piece. I will send a link to you that you can download it from. No one else will then have. It's a signed copy or a signed original art piece of this one. And you also get a certificate of authenticity. That's just one of the unlockable contents you get. So you will always have this. You can go then and create the art for yourself. There's very nice printers and framers that does this type of technology these days with laser jets, and you get a high quality art piece you can hang against your wall too. Here's the price. There's a buy now and a make offer button that you can use. You will also see owned by Bitcoin TAF token NFT. Once you purchase one, your name will be there. Your profile name will show that you own it. And also when you go to MetaMask right here and you go under NFTs, I don't have any now, but underneath your NFT button, under MetaMask, your NFT will also appear here. And it will be your ownership proof. Then also you've got trades right here. Each dog or each collection has trades, eye color, ears, and this makes them also very collectible because some of them will have something the other one doesn't have, or a different color, or a different type of surface, different toes on the paws, even a different sheen, spikes. Spikes is also important because not all of them have royalty spikes like this guy here. Like this one has 3. Now, even if I click on spikes here, it will go here and show me only this one has 3 spikes. Now, if you go now on trades here on the left-hand side, and you go to, we can see where spikes. If you open this one, you will see there's 3 spikes. There's also some of them that have 1 spike. So click on the 1 spike, you will see all the NFTs only with 1 spike on the head. So it helps you to narrow down some great trades as well. Let's go back to this guy. So this is what you can do with the trade section. In here you can read all about what type of collection it is and how it works. And you will see a website that will take you back to Bitcoin TAF, the website. Or here, if you want to see the validity of this on the blockchain, that it's been written in a contract, you also got open Etherscan. Now, Etherscan, you can go read everything about this contract, meaning this has been minted on the blockchain. So it will be there. This is where you will also track your purchase. This will be your ownership proof as well on the blockchain. It will never go away. So a lot of people in the past, I say that art's been forged. Other people forge, say, a Vermeer or a Da Vinci, or all of those. You never know who's the real artist or is the art really real. They have to go through vigorous tests. With us in NFTs, we don't need that. We have this. We've got our proof on the blockchain that it's ours. And then also item activity. You can see here listing, minting. We can always, you can go back and see the history of someone that bought it, minting, listing. And if someone bought it, you can see the ownership of it right here. Now, the beautiful thing about an NFT, why get it? It's for collectability, or you can even go resell it again. Remember, it's your property. You can resell it again to someone else. And that is why on OpenSea, they are really trading these NFTs like crazy, especially if you think Bored Ape Club and all of those crypto punks. I believe Wendy, there was a crypto punk sold for quite an amount the other day. So NFTs are just
It was
starting.
ridiculous.
Yeah, NFTs are just starting.
Really odd.
So a lot of money that crypto punk went for. So
Yeah,
definitely
it's great.
it's good to get on this wagon while it's still young, why these prices are still so low, because as it's being traded, the price will go up. Remember the Bitcoin TAF token and also the company, as we grow every year, everything will escalate in worth. So just to point it out. Also, how to buy one, quite easy. You just say buy now. It will then connect you to your wallet that will have Ethereum inside there. You just click that and say you're sure this is the NFT you want. And then I don't have enough funds now, but it will just take you through the process of adding or buying the NFT with your Ethereum in your wallet. Once it's done, this whole contract will be then transferred to you. You will see down here in the history, transfer, and the new owner's name right there. I think I can quickly show that, how it looks like. Everyone wants to see. Otherwise,
Well, these are like collectible pieces. You know, this
yeah,
is artwork. That's why it increases in value, supply and demand. And this
definitely.
is at the very, very early stages, Nico. And these are just incredible.
And this is not the only 3 letters. There's still letters coming in future. So, and definitely digital art too. Maybe I must not let the cat out of the bag, but there will be some digital art too coming soon. But just to show
Nice.
everyone, this one just went. This one was sold the other day. You can see it's now owned by this person. That's his profile. He's quite anonymous. So he bought this one. And if you go down now to the history, you can see here it was listed, sold, relisted, and it's sale. He bought it now. the sale went through 3 days ago, and the transfer also happened. You can also click on these again and go see it on the Etherscan on the blockchain of what happened. So this shows you the total activity of each NFT. So it's open to you, and it will show you your pure ownership of this. So yeah, I don't know if there's any questions, but other than that, it's a quick little intro of how to buy it, and also where you can find all the information you need.
That's
here at the
perfect.
bottom too.
It's yeah, and for those of you, this will be obviously rendered and published in a couple of days, but on our BTAB token AMA, the recording there, and I'm sure it's also been chatted about on some of the other recordings. You can find out more about that. And I'm actually going to little cat out the bag and proudly announce that it's actually one of our Hodlnots who got their grubby little paws on that. And yeah, I'm very, very stoked for that person. Yeah, no name mentioned, but yeah, no, we're quite proud, and it's great to see that first one kick off. And Nico, like you were saying, it's these things are gonna gain value, you know, like Cyberpunks and Bored Ape, they all started out, and you've seen the value of them now. So have a look definitely at our bitcointap.com NFTs, and it's yeah, very exciting. And there's some great pups, and there's lots more to come. You know, there's been lots of work, and the master breeder, there being Nico, the master artist, should I say, getting those pups ready. And there's some beautiful pups there between the organic litter, the blue litter, as well as those top dogs as well. Beautiful stuff. I will drop that link in shortly in the chat down below for those of you who want to go check out more on it. But yeah, thanks, Nico. Thanks for your time. Anything else you'd love to add?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John.
Very, very cool. So, I mean, this is where the one guest for the contest that we're currently running live, Dogs Day. I had a quick look, a lot of international days going around. Someone has now guessed. Ooh, okay. I'm just looking at
She's
these.
guessed a few, but not all of them.
Okay, all right. So I'm just busy reading there. I wasn't trying to get a hold of my shot of my wine there. But yeah, just some great. Okay, we've got some really good guesses. So I'm not going to make it too obvious, but you know, besides the green beer indicating something and someone in the green beer, there's something in front of Wendy. All right, and it's not as simple as you think. It's not eat a cherry
pie. It's a cherry pie.
Something along those lines, and it's quite an important day actually for myself tomorrow. And it's not about eating pie. Don't worry about that. but
that came out wrong. But thanks.
Yeah, you know, like sure, definitely. All right, I'm not going to comment on that. But there are, besides that, there are three others. Well, two others besides the pie, the green beer, and someone in a green beer. There are two others as well. And let's see if anybody can get them.
Does it have anything to do with the Mario Brothers running?
Yeah, well, Mario Brothers, you know, something about that. There was a Hodlnots post, so we've got a couple of people who've got that. Oh, Kev Bags. Oh, you're getting very close. You got 1, 2, 3 out of 5. Nice. All right. I think Dunsian's all right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We're getting it. I see.
We do have one anonymous attendee that probably should change the name because we don't know who that is.
Yes, definitely. As I said, somebody's been Googling. I can see.
Yeah, there might be a few Googlers there. So Kevin, you're close.
PJ, I'm not going to mention your first name. All right, but anyway, getting there close. All right. Meanwhile, that said, I think Vix is now going to show us one of the main focus points as well for this Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout session. And that's the latest two additions, one to the Hodlnator, and I see there are a couple of our March students hanging around. You're going to get to know the Hodlnator very well next week. And then obviously the one addition we haven't announced a couple of weeks back, but just to point it out on the Hodlfire, and it's a great little addition, team working on that. Thanks for that addition, Wendy. But Vix, yeah, if you want to take us through the two new focus points.
Absolutely. And I'll be quick because they're small but mighty. So if you don't know, if you've never done the course, this is trading view. We'll go back one. And this is Gala. So I'm looking at Gala. But what we're really looking at here is the Hodlnator. So if you have never done the course, this is the Hodlnator. This is the indicator. Yes, it is one indicator that you receive when you do the course. And you learn all about this. So by the end of the course, you'll know what this is and that is and this here and this over here, Barney and the cloud and the 200. So it's all in one. But what we have done, we do have 3 EMAs and 1 MA. And sometimes, especially when you're first starting the course, you get a little confused about which is which. So what we've done is if you hover over on the upper left-hand corner and you go into this little cogwheel here, what we've done, I'll just move this across, is there are labels now that label things for you. So for instance, if I turn that on and wait just a minute, there we go. So there's right now there it says that's the 7 EMA. And then we have a label for the 21 EMA that will pop up. And we have a label for the 55 EMA. And we have a label for the 200 MA here. So this is just a little bit of an extra push for our new students that don't quite get it. Obviously, by the end of the course, you certainly won't need these. Even by day, 4 or 5, you probably won't need these. But it's just a little bit of a nudge. Here it is, so you don't forget what they are. And you can actually keep them on even if you do know what they are, if you like them, but then you can turn them off. So they are defaulted off. You do need to turn them on. And if you'd like them, you can use them. And if you don't like them, keep them off. But that's just a little bit of an upgrade to the Hodlnator. So anyone that wants that, a previous student that would like to see those tags, what you just need to do is you just need to go in the upper left-hand corner here, X out the Hodlnator, save your chart up here. Mine says training chart, but yours might say something else. I've just named it training chart. So you save it, you log out of TradingView, log back in, and then you go to indicators up here in the middle. You go to invites only script, and then you put the Hodlnator back on by clicking that. It puts it back on, and then it will upgrade itself. So after you put it back on, you should see those labels. So that's for anyone that has previously had the Hodlnator and wants that new upgrade. So that's the Hodlnator. Now the HODLfire is our newest indicator, and it's been going really well. This is what the big percentage that Marcel actually showed before. So this is our HODLfire. And what the HODLfire does is it finds pivot lows and pivot highs. So there's a whole strategy around how to trade with this. You find the pivot low, you find the buy tag, you buy in, and you ride it up to the pivot high. Now, this is Gala, as I mentioned. This is the coin over here, Gala. And buying from pivot to pivot, or actually buy tag after the pivot to pivot, because that's our strategy, will work for you. So you don't need a lot of trading knowledge. You need a little bit, but you don't need a lot of trading knowledge to just, here we go, I'll just go here, buy, sell, buy, and there would have been here, buy, sell, buy, sell. So that's really the strategy, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. But if you know just a little bit about this here, so what that is, this is the 200 MA. And we can go into the HODLfire here, into settings, and the 200 MA is down the bottom. We've just added it. So that's an upgrade to the HODLfire. If you don't like this color, you can change it to whatever color you'd like. We've let you do that. You can do that and say, okay. Now what the 200 is, it's a trend indicator, let's say, just a simply put, it's a trend indicator, because even though you can make money without knowing this or the trend, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, knowing the trend actually helps you make just a little bit of a better decision on what trade to take, let's say, because the trend is your friend. We've all heard that. The trend is your friend, trade with the trend. So if the 200 is going in an upwards direction, the trend is up. If it's going in a sideways direction, the trend is sideways. And if it's going in a downwards direction, I have to go back a little bit farther to find that one. Let's just say just kind of right there. the trend is down. And we can see quite clearly here, which is why I kind of use this one. Now, you can make money here. So if you bought here and you sold here, that's 21%. That's fantastic. And it's actually in a bit of a sideways trend. So you can do it, but knowing that it's in an uptrend, the trades will be better. So as you can see here, from here to here, that's 65% or 88%. Or if you bought back down here and then you went up there, that was 157%. So knowing the trend of the coin will help you make that better decision. Do you want to play around here while the coin is really just going sideways? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not really going anywhere. Some coins will still yield you that percent, that good percent, like that was 21%, that was 16%, that was 12%. But you just have to have a little look at the percentages because they will never be as good as when the coin is going up. And the same with a down. There's no downs here, and I can't really get back to a down. But if you did see a downtrend, the downtrends again are never going to be as good as if you're in an uptrend. So the reason why we added this 200 is just to give you a little bit of a hint. If you've never traded before, or if you've never done the Hodlnots course, shame on you for one thing. But if you've never done the Hodlnots course and you haven't learned indicators and you don't have the Hodlnator, you can use this now, and it's built into the HODLfire, and that's the upgrade. Once you purchase the HODLfire, there is a video that explains more in detail what I just went through, but we just wanted to let everyone know that there is the 200 there, and it's the trend of the coin, let's say. Now, again, if you have the old HODLfire and you do want this 200, just like the Hodlnator, just go up to here, exit off your screen, so you remove it completely, save the chart, sign out, sign back in of TradingView, then go here into invites only script again and find the HODLfire V2 or leveraged if you have that one right here. Oops, no, not right there. No, I'll edit that out. So nope, not right there. No. So you push there, the name, don't do what I just did. So if you go there, you go to a completely different part of TradingView. So you click the name, it puts it back on your screen, just up here, boop, there it is. So it puts it back and then the 200 will be there. That's an exciting, very exciting upgrade because now you can definitely make those better decisions. So that's what I wanted to show today.
Very cool. Very exciting.
Wow.
Here we go.
Fun.
Yeah, I think, and I've said this many times, I've said on the BTF token AMA, and I've said it a number of times here at BitcoinTF.com, specifically Hodlnots, we're always evolving, we're always finding ways to improve and make things better. Look at that addition with the HODLfire itself, and then obviously now the addition of the 200 MA, and now you get all the great tags as well if you want busier charts, and just to remind you which EMA or MA is which. Really, really great as well. So super, speaking about great, we've got a number of really great, yes, Mama Red, jump in. No need to, you can just interrupt me anytime.
No, I don't want to interrupt. I didn't want to be rude. But I just wanted to also say that one of the great reasons that we put those tags on was not just for beginners, but for those people, we do have quite a few people who are colorblind. And so it doesn't really matter the color of those lines if you know what they are and they're labeled. Those people have quite enjoyed having those tags on. So that was another reason, just to help those people who are not seeing the right colors. So when we talk about the red line or the green line, you know, they know which line we're talking about. That's all.
Absolutely. No, very important point. We try to be inclusive of everybody here. So it is super important. It's not just about myself. It's about everybody who either struggle. We did consider for those again who are side challenged another way, just to increase the font size of everything on the Hodlnator. But no, we can't and won't do that. Yeah, I see Wendy rolling your eyes at me. So anyway, yeah, it's one of my most favorite tips.
I like the fonts bigger. I don't have to look at them so hard.
Yeah. So listen, we've got a whole bunch of really great entries in the contest. Our resident bot in the background, just putting everybody's answers on, or at least their attempts, out on the wheel of names. No wheel of shame this time. And also, yeah, Thanksgiving. No, it was a while to go, but no, just because of the pie. David or David Faree, welcome back. It's great to have you. Just got a quick question that I'd like to answer. A refresher of the Hodlnots course. What you'd love to do. Yes, exactly. No, I remember that. We'd love to have you back in the den. I think it was about a year and a bit or so ago, we had you on the course. Yeah, if you could drop us a support ticket over in your bitcointaf.com account, go to support tickets, just lodge one there with Hodlnots, and we'll get with you, because jump back in the den and you'll have a refresher with Wendy. It's super cool, very exciting to have you back as well. Lots of other. Yeah, sure, Roman. I can understand it is a bit tricky, but these are some of the international days. And again, Google is your friend in terms of translate. I'm looking at some of you Googling their international beer days, I guess. Not quite. World No Tobacco Day. Well, yeah, kinda. What else do we have? Youth Day, no. National Wear a Hat Day. I think that's in the calendar, but not here. I mean, we're all wearing hats, but that's not quite what we're looking for. Nice Googling there, TJ. Yeah, Donasian got it there. Plant Flower Day. I'm not so sure. Easter's still coming up, but that's at the end of the month, and we'll still have our next Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout session before that. National Drink Beer Day. I think that's every day, TJ. What else do we have here? I'm just trying to see some of these other ones. Che Pie Day. Yeah, a couple of good guesses. So yeah, you guys, let's see if Wendy gets some of them. Wendy, you want to announce the ones that you've identified?
St. Patty's Day.
Sure.
Ching, ching. That's one of them.
There's got to be a Mexican celebration, because I do see a shot of tequila there.
That's for John. He ordered that last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
So it's
I
not.
see that stuck out. There might be a wine festival, because we've got a couple glasses of wine there. There's a couple sticky things on the what do you call it, the dartboard, but I can't make those out. So I'm lost. I'm clueless. No, that's it for me.
All right, let's see. I think Nico said he had a few. Badger, you want to give it a crack? I know there's one special one.
Yeah, I must admit, I didn't know any of them beforehand, but I managed to identify two of them, which one of which is St. Patty's.
Yeah.
Which is on, I think, on Sunday, 17th, I think. Yeah. And the other one is in front of Wendy, which is the pie, which is sort of like the Greek letter for P, and it's a mathematical, not equation, but a mathematical term, which is like a numerical number. A numerical number, probably just a number.
Yeah.
But it's a sequence, and it's a sequence that starts with 3.14, which is the 14th of March, and that is Pi Day.
That is
Pi Day. Oh,
Pi
well, you would know that with
Day.
your son.
Yeah.
Our little Mensa. He's a little Mensa.
Well, it's also day. So yeah, it's a great coincidence. It's not Cherry Pie Day. But speaking about another bit of wordplay in terms of that, Mario Day was on Sunday. And Mario Day internationally celebrates not just Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and everybody else. There's little Mario. He's having a little run in the beer. And yeah, Mario Day is MAR10, March 10th, hence Mario Day. So that's an
He has a day. Mario.
The whole franchise has a day, and I know that
Luigi and Mario and all of that. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots
It's
of
just because the 10th of March looks like Mario, MAR10, just like May the 4th. May the 4th
Wow.
be with you.
Yes.
Learn something new every day. Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Vix. It's the thing is that there are a lot of international holidays. I mean, Mario Brothers, they hold a number of Guinness World Records. They've got 255 different games out there. They've been going since 1981. They've got a huge cult following, Mona. It's not everybody got to play video games as kids, but Mario, Luigi. I mean, they're kind of part of modern day culture. So yeah, and there's two others. Yes, somebody did guess it. It is right now today, International No Smoking Day. And we thought we'd put that on because the Hodl fire is on fire at least. And this is one fire as a volunteer firefighter. I'm not going to put out that Hodl fire is raging where you've seen with Marcel's den reports. It's doing really well. So we don't mind a bit of smoking on this international.
Let that one burn. Let it burn.
It just run like a wildfire. And then the other one is just an interesting one, and that's for those of you who are part of the Commonwealth. That on the dartboard, that is the Commonwealth flag, funny enough. And this week is International Commonwealth Day. So yeah, we thought because a number of our students from around the world, a number of you right now and watching the recording are from the Commonwealth, just thought we'd teach you something else, a little bit different, a little bit out of the box. So great stuff happening all over this background. Thanks for that, Vix. And we've got a wheel of in shortly, but all right, here's a big announcement. And you guys all have a head start. Well, at least until it's live. We are launching a Gleam contest in the next couple of hours. All right, it's going to be out on all the socials and all the channels. And this is ahead of our March course that starts in almost 48 hours. It's 49 hours from now or so. And we're going to be giving away not only a 30-day Hodl Fire access, we're also giving away a one-on-one training session with a trainer of your choice. Well, basically, you have to choose me. And we're also going to be giving away 50 BTAF tokens, which you guys have seen our BTAF tokens been doing. You definitely want to assimilate more BTAF tokens and put that in your bag, get them staked, as you should well be doing, so that more can be generated. And fill up that bag. So all of these contests that we run all the time, we're giving away these BTAF tokens, they add up, and you can see the value of this is going. Again, no price prediction. It's a great utility token, but you definitely want to win and get involved in this Gleam contest. Simple mechanics as per usual. All the details will be in all the Bitcoin TAF channels, Hodlnots, and our socials. So exciting stuff. What is that? Looks like a what? No, that's not it's not a sick, but no one's sick. That is just the date for the course. I presume that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I can see what you mean there, David. No, that is just the date for those who are wanting to jump on and do the Hodlnots scalping course at the low price that it is at $6.95. So that's just a reminder for all of us and all of you to join us and to do that. One last thing, there's a question around the kitchen sink or bath sink. Basically, we've just thrown everything over into this call. And for those of you who are wanting to find out more about that Hodlnots course, if you haven't done it yet, have a look at that link. That's where you can find out all about our course. And for those of you who have not yet discovered the Hodlnots Hodl Fire, you can check out that link. All right, so that gives you more information. For those of you who haven't tried it yet, go over there. There is a 7-day free access if you haven't had a chance yet, where you can claim that. Send any support tickets that you might have around any of the questions that any of you might have. Then there was one last question, I think that was for Michael. There we go. So Michael, jump on into the lodge, just tag myself, Vicky, Marcel, or Wendy, and we'll happily explain that stochastic and the MACD. We try not to give away too much of what's taught on the course on these calls, because that happens on the course itself, as well as in our community and that kind of thing as well. But we definitely want to help you. Now's the time, as Marcel was showing you, now's the time you want to be in the den, because in the den and the lodge, we're scalping, we're getting great grabs on those runs, as well as the Hodl Fire as well. And we've been teaching about the stochastic again in one of our Ask sessions, how you can use it for Hodl Fire trades, as well as the MACD as well. So I think that's pretty much it, Vix, Marcel, Wendy.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This was a fun one. I just love the backdrops, and sorry I didn't have all the holidays, but I tried. I got the green one, and the green one's coming up here.
Yeah, that it is. It's coming up soon. Celebrations all around. Yeah, have a great time over there in the States, Wendy. We're thinking of you, and can't wait to have you back in the actual studio. And yeah, otherwise, the rest of you, ladies and gents, thanks for being on the call. There is the DTM call happening in 3 minutes from now, so we do appreciate all of your times. Vix, thanks for all your help. Badger?
Yeah, thank you, Nico, for showing us that beautiful artwork on the back. The first one sold and going through all of that. Oh, he's gone.
He disappeared.
But thank you, Nico.
He's off the DTM.
So yeah, awesome stuff. Thanks, everybody. And until 2 weeks from now, episode 24, it's going to be definitely Easter centered and a whole bunch other things as well. Lots more fun, lots more BTF tokens, maybe. You got to be in it to win it. But until next time, use a stop loss, be safe, happy St. Paddy's, and all those other days. And we'll catch you on the
Thank you, team. Thank you, John.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.